Okay, so Tuesday happened. I got my peel. I ended up getting, instead of the Jessner, I got, well, I did get a Jessner, but I got TCA up on, like, from head, I think, to like here-ish, and then I went down further and did the Jessner Peel. So right now, like, that feels like a sunburn. So that's why I'm wearing like just like a little halter thing, is because straps are really bothersome. So if you're gonna end up getting it down like on the chest area, do like have a tube top ready for afterwards. So what else? So the TCA that I got was 20%. I believe she went over twice. You can see the redness, and right now, like, it itches a little bit, but not like insanely where you just like, ah. It's more like, okay, if I pat, it's okay. It goes away a little bit. This is full on, like, feels like you have a sunburn. Like, it's warm to the touch and everything. This isn't quite so bad. The Jessner that I got down here is 14%, and I actually found out a Jessner peel is a mixture of lactic acid, salicylic acid, and resorinol. That's my best guess on how to say that. Whoa! If you can read my handwriting. Okay, so we're just gonna go with like the day one kind of thing. They said if you want to, you can put a cold compress or ice on the area right afterwards, because sometimes you can swell. I actually went out and ran a bunch of errands afterwards. I was in the Starbucks with a hoodie on, hoping nobody would notice me. And then this woman, of course, started talking to me and like looking me in the face, and I'm like, I feel like a burn victim. But like after like the initial, like, it was really red at first, but then after the initial, it started simmering down to kind of what you see here. I feel like I'm a little bit swollen, probably because I didn't do something like a compress right away, but nothing humongous. Like, this is usually in just a little bit more. So, I don't know if I should be touching my face so much. So yeah, so minor swelling is totally normal, and the sunburn and mild redness can last up to 10 days, so not to be concerned if that happens. I guess this is interesting, is that the darker the skin, the more intense of the likelihood of more intense peeling there is. So if you're darker, have darker pigment, you could potentially see the peeling like right away. It sounds like it's usually within 48 hours, and I think that she said I'd probably start peeling within 3 days. So so that's something really good to know if you're of darker complexion. I actually saw a crazy picture. If you Google Jessner Peel, there's an African-American woman who got one, and it's intense. So I would look for her picture. It's really good to have that kind of prep before you do something like this, so that it doesn't scare the bejesus out of you when it does happen. And then and they also said that even if you don't peel, that it still has the rejuvenation of the skin cells. So even if you don't peel, it's fine. But I want to see some massive sloughing of skin. So if I don't see that, I'm gonna be so mad. So yeah, so far so good. If you're wondering why I have like a big old like furish blanket around me, it's because I'm in San Diego and it's dropped below 70 degrees, so we start freaking out and suddenly we can't handle it. I think it's actually like 45, and I have a really cold house. So I'm a sissy, but not really a sissy. Alright, so I'm not going to wash my face until tomorrow. because I follow directions and that's what they said. And we'll go with, I'll update you tomorrow after I wash my face, and we'll kind of go through all the steps that they told me and anything that I talked to them about as the peel progresses.